focus both on the offensive and defensive side of the spike. They put through mid tunnels, and look at this little lurky play. 3 members already down through ropes. Aaron kind of sniffing out the play here. And whoa, hello!
Whoa. He was looking up high, and they were all down low. And 100 Thieves are snapping on this retake very rapidly right now. Def trying to fight them off at the door. Does get a couple. Zekin gets one as well. And Zekin may still have a little bit of a hope here in this 1 versus 2, but this cage is causing some obstruction from him, and now they face him together, and that is just well played from 100 Thieves through and through. Nice to storm onto this A site with that toxic screen cover. Of course, they're already a man to the good from that initial skirmish out in the middle. Bang and company still trying to hold on here on this bonus round, trying to make something happen, but XSET are finding all the trades.
Oh, but the kills from the back of the site, not bad. Does at least allow this to be contestable, especially with Bang playing forward, but Aaron's able to sniff it out, clearing the left side and pillar, and with that.
From Will with that Blade Storm, so 100 Thieves on the mark right now as far as reads. Can they just get the fights to go their way?
Sure seems to be, Dust. 2 for 1, the exchange. Will, a little jump peek over the corner. It was a nice idea for XSET. Try to
disrupt that. That's how 100 Thieves can have a good half here.
Here we go, very quickly, second on the way in, goes for the right click, misses, and Stellar will punish. The null command was a part of the equation, but that's immediately taken away. 100 Thieves defense is handling this brilliantly. And all of a sudden for XSET, you're kind of stuck in the choke point of this cave entryway. Spike does get planted, the Viper's been able to guard, but the numbers just are not good. It's just Aaron left in a 1v3 situation. Hugging a corner, Aldrome looking to search him out, but does not actually find him. So Aaron is able to turn that into an easy elimination. Tags from Derek brings him down to 5 HP, and the XSET does well to at least get a couple of trades, allowing them a chance to actually get the spike possibly planted.
Yeah, good bait switch out in mid early from 100 Thieves, but now XSET responding. Khan with just a sweep through the A site. And they have a 2-on-2 situation right now as Osman is down with no chance of revival. Aaron holding this door situation. Bang able to get that one, though, and that's going to get him into a 2v1. It's up to BCJ now to clutch. He's got Spike down. He's able to back up over towards Caves, but he's got low health.
Takes the gunfight, sees the opener. Okay, hold on a second. There's a ton of utility here for BCJ. Recon Bolt comes out. It's going to reveal. Wants to spam through the brickwork, but then decides, I've got 2 shock darts and a Hunter's Fury. I can delay this for an eternity. First dart goes down. Bang is at 43 HP. 1 solid connection from either of these last 2 pieces of utility could single-handedly win the round. BCJ now trusting that the ult will come through. Delays the first time. Throws out the second. Not sure about it. There's the third. Bang right back on towards the defuse. The toxic screen's in a position to allow him to save it. Where's the shock? Through an XSET say, well, if you're going to triple stack mid, we're going to full flood over towards B. This will leave Bang by himself with a Sheriff. Help is on the way, but it is going to be very late. Derek on the way in has an Aldrome to try to scout things out, but it does not expect Zekin being as far forward as he was. Good trades come through here, though, Dustin. 100 Thieves can actually move quickly now that they've got Will and a rifle.
Yeah, Neural Death going to give them some exact information as well as with these post-plant positions. Look at this, 100 Thieves are starting to sweep through. It's all on Def right now. While there's a couple low health targets out in front of him, he cannot find them quick enough as they try to push XSET forward. They're trying to come through with the flash there, but Will somehow stays hidden and gets the first frag.
Oh, that is detrimental to XSET. Once again, they cannot split this side up. Def has to continue to play forward. Derek looking to challenge, and he gets the trade. Spike planted. Viper's Pit in play. 100 Thieves looking to hit this retake. Still need to clear the back of the site, let alone the front boxes in this Viper's Pit. They do the first, no problem. Flash is coming through. Austin is able to catch out Cryo. Well done there, and now the utility starts to just rain on into this Viper's Pit. I mean, what do you do about that?
100 Thieves are just on one right
for XSET to work with at all.
Yeah, they're taking middle, and they might bypass this pinch because they could go through door. There is a trip there, so 100 Thieves will be alerted to it, but there still is a little bit of a gap that XSET might be able to exploit. They get a pick out over towards middle, and yeah, they're going to get into A through doors. Will trying to cover that coming in right now at middle, but he might get blindsided here shortly as he tries to fight Cryo on site. He's not aware of Aaron, who's just around the corner, and Aaron plays his cards right here, gets Bang, still has to worry about another, though.
Oh, good help.
But Zekin helps him out.
Great assistance from Zekin to alleviate this, catch the little bit of pixels of Cryo in the back of the site. So there goes the call to make their way forward, and Bang still puts the threat over to Halls at the same moment. Good response on the opposite side, though. Cryo able to keep this level down to a 4v3, but the spike will be planted.
Solo on health now. Bang's making a backstab through A Halls. If he catches the right timing here, this could be devastating for XSET. I think they have an idea, though, but if he still wins this fight, it won't matter. Nope, never mind. Zekin catches it, and that's big for XSET. They have a 4-on-2 now. Helps cover for Cryo's low health.
Will, though, gets the opener, has to reload off. Saw Cryo on the corner. There's the opportunity, and oh goodness, second ability dash back away. This is possible. This is still very doable. Def is coming through tunnel. They see the utility come out. Stellar's in a corner. It's gonna get the first, and now Will. It's just down to the 1v1 with the Jet, and how about it? 100 Thieves hold, splitting the site. This has not been in XSET's control a single time. Like, time of possession has just been all 100 Thieves. Nice moment here, though, for XSET's defense. A little bit of a contain over through the middle of the map. Sure. And that will turn that into a Derek 1v4 just like that.
Yeah, this is going to be probably out of reach. Def might be low on health, but there's two very healthy players, and he's getting flanked. And yeah, that's going to do it. XSET at least able to do the link. Is going to make it in with the Blade Storm. They're starting to clear out some of this space.
Oh, they've no idea. No idea.
No clue.
No one was even looking towards mid-map whatsoever, and Will is just teeing off.
My
Two
goodness.
down as the 100 Thieves gracefully make their way in towards site. Derek with the plant. Shock Dart will land to get some damage done, but how do you break this again? You don't have any intel gathering tools. All you have is one more Shock Dart here for your XSET. You've got to do this the old-fashioned way. They do have at least a little bit of cover off of the toxic screen to get in towards site, but the problem is, how do you break through this position that Will is in? And the answer is you just don't.
No. 100 Thieves, they're just pedal to the metal all the way to the finishing line. BCJ trying to pull off a miracle here from the backside, but Will just dances around with the blades. And
Thieves this time for the first point through A halls. Oh boy.
This.
Oh, BCJ actually stays alive through this. Hold on a second. BCJ still up, but bang from the front is good for 4, I guess.
Give him the ace. Just give it to him. No, Derek says no.
Well, he's already dead, but
yeah. I mean,
what?
Bro. This chaos that XSET has thrown their way, disrupting this plant over towards Showers with the barrier orb, and now they're just pop flashing their way into Lance. They get the entry onto Aaron. Now they find Zekin. Now they're out of here, and it's only Cryo defending in the corner with the Headhunter. He needs to pop off. Well, first one done. Second one lands as well. He's doing his job. Can he keep it up? Yes, he can. Wow, what a hero.
Unbelievable. I don't think anybody would have predicted the round to go this way based on how the start came through. But also, he's lurked all the way back around. What is happening in this pistol?
I have
13
no idea.
seconds. You have to try to get a spike planted at some point in time, and now Stellar has to force forward. Frenzy against 2 low health pool players, but Def just plays the backside of Garden.
Into Hookah, Aftershock trying to slow them down. Paint shells will follow up, and Zekin looking to push off the back of it here, but he gets caught, and that's the opening 100 Thieves wanted.
Stem Beacon allowing them to move a little bit further forward, but the fault line once again puts a hesitation into the steps of 100 Thieves, allowing XSET to get here defensively. Barrier orb down, Def on the opposite side. Cryo, good for the opener, but 100 Thieves are still holding on to this play very nicely. It's really just Def that's left, and that may be enough. Def almost gets 2. Now it's just down to Aaron. Just gets caught topside the barrier orb. Well done from 100 Thieves.
Trying to catch a timing there with that push from Will. Bang, though, still catches one on the Cryo. Maybe there's still some hope. Yet Aaron gets caught up close, and 100 Thieves are still finding a way to box their way out of a tough situation. They're going out swinging, but XSET now standing tall.
Yeah, this is just too many defensive members have made the rotation over. Stellar in a 1v2. Spike down just outside of Hookah. And Def holding on to a fault line. BCJ in the corner does get scouted out. Def with his channeled up position. Obviously, Stellar will be very aware of where Def was. The double stack comes through, and that'll be enough. Immediately pinpointed. You know exactly where the teeth of this offense is coming from. 30 seconds on the clock. Just not enough time to really work your way through. It has to be clean, and it just isn't. Second is teeing off. My goodness, talk about cause and effect. Zekin gets out of the teleporter, turns it into 3 kills. And now it's just down to Asada and Stellar with 15 seconds on the clock. They do have the spike in hand to work with. And oh, what a shot from Cryo! Right over the top, and he follows up with the second. Recon bolt to make sure no one's sitting behind double sack. Snakebite delaying any potential XSET push forward, and now you just you start spamming it. That's all you do. And there's just not really an entry here for XSET. You have to work your way through quickly, and it's just not going to happen. So the reinforcer, the barrier orb by the Viper's Pit should be win condition here for 100 Thieves to get back up on the board, and that will indeed happen as Cryo tries to back away to save the op. Maybe finds an exit, gets the first, Headhunter in hand. Damage onto Asuna, who still wants to fight, and will reiterate that. And Aaron thinking about maybe moving through the sky smoke to see if we can find a timing here. But it's actually Will who gets the first step. Good flash forward, allows 100 Thieves on. But Aaron in the backside of the corner does well to get 2. Still numbers with XSET's defense. Spike not on towards site as of yet. The flank is in play for Cryo. But as the spike gets planted, there is positions here for 100 Thieves to use. Orbital Strike is going to force the hand here. And okay, hold on, 2v2. And Cryo in the back. I thought maybe he would have gotten caught now, but not the case. Now it's just down to Bang for the 1v2. Sees BCJ up top. Early Molly already being spent, and Cryo is already here, but hold on. 57 health. BCJ taking the second angle, and Bang still clutches up the 1v2. We'll be in a good spot, which is a little bit late. I believe that slow orb had already faded away, but still 1v1 forced in second. Takes it nicely with Cryo watching over through a mid. There possibly is an angle here. Yep, sure is. Rolling Thunder also spent. Oh my goodness. As the gravity well that could be placed here right at the bottom side of who could try to delay this. There it is. Also with the trademark. Oh God, that is disgusting. Two for Cryo. Stellar. Last one left. He's concussed beyond recognition. What a good look that was from our ops team. All in Cryo for a second there. He did see Bang, I want to say, yeah, but the Cosmic Divide is actually impeding him just a touch, but maybe not. As soon as it falls, he's able to find Will on the top side. 4v4 we go. Austin playing just outside the container. Cryo trying to dive on through, but it's just not enough space gained. Time is becoming a problem. All this delay from 100 Thieves could work out for him. The clock may be their biggest ally. And Derek will find two. Last one left was Def, nothing there. And 7-5 will be the half. Oh, we went down it.
Yes. Speaking of going down holes, second will be, I guess.
You want to call it that?
6 feet deep one. Until next round.
Yep. Still looking to get forward. Oh, okay. Heck of a shot there from Cryo. That'll get XSET on towards the site. 100 Thieves still contesting backside of this nebula. Cryo holding this bench position could be instrumental, or maybe not. Doesn't really quite fully peek it. Numbers now all of a sudden change hands over to 100 Thieves. Aaron caught. Can only do so much, and, well, Def will be finished off by the final paint shells from Will. To the side, and this is going to be a blind peek here for XSET as they try to work their way in towards the...
30 seconds left.
Yeah, Bang doing a great job here. Just mowed him down with the Spectre. Good for 4. Spike down. Might even... But now, XSET, again, they're so good at these contact, just trade fragging plays.
It's slow.
Yep.
What a great response out of that slow orb. My goodness, dude. How good is that? Derek's just throwing shoulders. Sees a limited amount of information, just immediately slow orbs his feet, catches out 3 XSET members. Aaron fighting back will get us to a 2v3 situation. Cryo very aware there could be a flank, but the problem was Aaron only had 2.
The short A attack, but they're prepared for it.
Yep, that's the only place it could possibly be at the moment. So Cosmic Divide will be down, but the Snake Bite was able to hold off a little bit. This double stack over to the side is nearly good, but BZJ outtrades it. And that should lead to a plant. Molly just a touch short for Bang. And now it's on to 100 Thieves that to put together their first retake this half, really.
Yeah, Bang going to be the one leading the charge. Gets spotted immediately by Aaron. And while Stellar's good for 1, Cryo's good for the trade, at least Derek alone. And while he's certainly known for a clutch or 2, this would be certainly a monstrous one. He was able to pull it off somehow. They have such good positions.
Much damage onto BCJ, though. Think about it is, does he understand that? Oh, okay, there's a little bait off the recon bolt. Cryo will use that.
Still has to just kind of bide his time. Rolling Thunder comes in. Austin will get stunned by that. He is going to get run down.
Oh, Will, though, with the paint shells, is able to help out through Hookah, but Def still forces it forward. That'll be decent. Stellar on site looking for help. He needs it quickly because there are a number of XSET members around the backside. But how about Bang from the corner? Showstopper from Will, not able to land. Takes us to a 2v1 all of a sudden, but BCJ in the back of the site has a good angle at this. Still with the spike in hand as well. Will wants to go quickly. Starts to spam things out. BCJ repositioning. Weapons out. Sees him on the long side of the container, but Will was ready for it.
Fake. They're coming back through short, and they still have 2 players inside. Lance Derek is aware that this is a possibility, though. Swings it, doesn't overcommit to it. He's still alive, and now Bang coming around the other side. The short A attack hasn't come in yet, so Bang's been able to collapse onto Lance, but now Aaron fights back. Little strike, not able to land the mark.
Oh, man. Snake Bite bounces over, but the spike does get still planted. Only 1 rifle for Cryo has been collected. BCJ will take a second. Actually, now all 3 members will have full rifles, but also gets the spray down through double. Oh, no. Guiding Light charged up. He gets the information on the last 2 members. But in the process, gets tagged down to critical HP, and BCJ in a corner Now throws it all on to Stellar. Not going to happen here. What a huge round for XSET to keep their life. Okay, Asuna will drop. Now it's on to Bang. Only good for the opener. Will still trying to hold on to the B site, and he's only able to take down one. So 2v2. The defense has to rotate, which means Spike gets planted.
I mean, that couldn't have really gone better for XSET being in a 4 versus 5, being able to trade their way back into a 2-on-2 post plant. Cosmic Divide blocking back halls as well, making 100 Thieves have to work even harder at this retake.
They're not going to be able to contest this res, though. If they can get the res over onto who I believe is that Will in the corner back here?
Yeah?
There's no way to contest it. So now it's going to be down to a 3v2. Cryo holding one side, Aaron the other. Flash. Oh, Cryo trying to tee up, takes down 2. One more. Saw the picture of Stellar on the corner, who now moves quickly up to the top side of the container. Cryo's gonna be able to check this, but Stellar falls right on top of him, gives him the Goomba stomp, right click.
We got time?
And the time, is it gonna be enough? No, he just barely gets it. This is gonna allow an opportunity for Smokes to go down to kind of create a dividing line, but it's not nearly as impactful as you would think, and 100 Thieves has a chance to still contest this, and the showstopper gets 2. Bang now moving forward. Oh my! Little 180 snap back over to U-Haul. Bang gets 2, and Asuna finishes it off.
Bruh.
Oh.
Bruh, the showstopper from Will and then Bang would just continue to be an absolute presence throughout that game. That's probably at least a good, like, flick of the day candidate there from Bang.